In a moment, one of two things will happen. Either Piero and Fontaine will return empty-handed, in which case I'll have no choice but to execute Cocorico. And then I would have to execute you, Falcon, and you, Sparrowson. Us? Not because of what you've seen tonight, although that's admittingly a problem, but because your lies would be treasonous to our new republic. I didn't sign up for this. Or, Piero and Fontaine will return with a prisoner in tow, in which case, we'll be free to cut Cocorico down and skedaddle? Surely not, madame. You're not going to let these three walk free after everything that's just happened. Remember what this rooster did to your father. Hold your tongue, Friar, if it turns out you've been deceiving me all this time. Man, Buford, look who we found. Ow. Stop shoving me. I can walk myself. Uh-oh. Well, we really do have a ghost in the catacombs. Introduce yourself, Wolf. Very well, mademoiselle. My name? Madame. Right, madame. Whatever. My name is Silvius. Don't you mean Romulus? That alias isn't fooling anyone, Your Honor. Alright, I'm Romulus, trim brother to Remus, and loyal servant to the rebel cause. That's the whole truth. He's telling the truth, madame. Long live the Second Republic, right guys? I have a lot of questions, both of you. Romulus, and for you, Remus. Excuse me. I don't appreciate being lied to. It seems you have your hands full, so we'll be just taking our leave. Not so fast, Falcon. Your theory is still unproven. If it turns out that Romulus has no bullet in him, then you would have no evidence that implicates him of the Croque Monsieur's murder. Cocorico would still be the prime suspect. But bullet? In me? What are you talking about? Spare me. Fontaine, hold him down. Hold me down. Holding you down. Ow. Sparrowson, do the test. I'm on it. Teleport behind you. It's buzzing. It's really buzzing around his shoulder. I see blood. There's definitely a bullet wound there. That's an old bullet. Old war wound. I got fighting in Algeria in 36. Obviously a desperate lie. My brother is being completely honest, madam. He's a veteran. He was shot in battle. That's why there's still fresh blood. You know, I could just extract the bullet right here and now. That would remove all doubt. Oh. Oh no. Oh. How evil do we need to be? No. I don't feel like hearing that noise again. Don't do that, Sparrowson. That would be needlessly cruel. Think about what that device did to the poor chunk of steak. Oops. Whoops. My finger slipped. Oh, hey, look at that. If I'm not mistaken, this is one of them newfangled bullets, right, Fontaine? There's no mistake. This is an iron-tipped mini-ball, just like the one in Croque Monsieur's gun. Do you realize what this means, madam? It clearly demonstrates that Romulus confronted the Croque Monsieur before Cocorico arrived. This is undeniable evidence that Cocorico had nothing to do with the crocodile's death. You're right. I made a mistake. I haven't forgotten what the rooster did to my father, but this bird clearly had no part in killing the Croque Monsieur. Therefore, I cannot honestly call him an enemy of the Second Republic. Your friend is free to go. Fontaine, cut the rooster loose. Right away, ma'am. Cut. Thank you, madam. For what? for giving us the opportunity to show you what justice looks like. Before you asked what the difference is between revenge and justice, I replied fairness. Well, I don't know if this trial was perfectly balanced, but you let us present our side of the argument uninterrupted. It was fair. Yarrow and Fontaine will help carry your friend to the tunnel entrance. Ronnie, madam, will it be okay by yourself with these two wolves? These toothless old dogs, I think I'll manage. Of course. Up. Come on, brother, to your feet. So, cultists. Cultist is such a strong word. Listen, mademoiselle. Don't mademoiselle me. I shall be asking the questions here. Tell me, friar, are you a cultist too? Madam, I'm just a humble servant of good. Never realized how poisonous your words are. You've been spewing lies since the very start, haven't you? Madam? At least tell me why you two killed Croque Monsieur, because... Allow me, brother. You want to know the truth? We want exactly the same thing as you. We want a world without class, a world without false rulers and gods, a world where only the reason of man reigns. A world of true equality and fairness. That is what we strive for, no? But you cannot achieve such a goal without violence. Your methods are too passive, too naive. So we set up a situation where you would be forced into action. Make the government look like murderers to the rebels, and make the rebels look like murderers to the government. Then you would be forced to take up arms. Another lie. But that was the truth. You claim you want equality, but you just want a world where you stand above everyone else. A world where carnivores reign. You're a rabid animal at heart. You got me. But can you honestly say that you never wanted power for yourself? You're a carnivore too, don't deny it. No, I never wanted power. All I've ever wanted was a world where no child has to grow up without a father. Did you know that Croque Monsieur was something of a family man? He once confided in me that he had 5 children and a late wife. I had no idea. Tell me, Romulus, do you have children? Me? No, mademoiselle, I... Oh, wow! Oh, no. Oh, no. Brother? Brother! Dun, 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 dun. As for you, friar, get out of here. You aren't going to kill me? I ought to. You're the worst kind of person. A man who will cling to any ideology to claw his way higher. But I know that you aren't the one who pulled the trigger on Croque Monsieur. Maybe there's a slither of goodness left in you. I doubt that. Go. Running away. Is this what justice looks like? It's so uncaring. End of Act 3. Oh man. You kicked so much tushy at that impromptu trial yesterday. Those rebels were all like... We're executing this punk, mob justice, rah rah rah. But you were all like... This isn't how we do things in France, chicken pluckers. And then they were all like... Sparrowson, let's get serious for a moment. Serious? We just pulled off the craziest lottery move in history of French law. We should be celebrating. We don't have time to pull out the champagne. Champagne. Didn't you see the anger in the rebels' eyes? Didn't you feel the tension in the air? We're just days away from violence breaking out into the streets. Huh? Oh yeah, I guess another revolution might be around the corner. What exactly can we do? We already told the police everything we know. Unless you're not thinking of arming yourself to the teeth and fighting the rebel forces yourself, are you? What? No. You watch far too many action operas because those are a thing. I was thinking of preparing a legal case. Case? For whom? At their core, a historical revolution centers on trials. A nation's rulers are tried and held accountable for their crimes. But you saw the horrendous trial that took place last night. Nobody cares about due process when emotions are running high. Regardless of the outcome of the revolution, we need to make sure that everybody has an equal opportunity for justice. Justice! That makes sense. So what's the plan? We head to Quinnell's Tavern and hand out some business cards? Think bigger. Who will the rebels target? The king? Exactly. To the Palais Royal. I like a royale with cheese. Falcon and Sparrowson rush to the Palais Royal to arrange a private audience with the king. Because you can apparently do that, I guess. After filing in a pile of forms, the two are led to a waiting area. Oh. What are you? Why do you have an antenna coming from your spectacles? Or is that a glitch? I can't tell. Are you here to see the king? That's right. Okay. Take a number and wait to be called. Take a number? Yep, just wait your turn. More fools who have come to see the king. Let me guess. Lawyers. That's right. How did you... Hey, I know you. You're the Prime Minister, Monsieur Guizot. Oh, wow. You're right, Sparrowson. It's an honor to meet you, Prime Minister. Spare the formalities. You two are here to offer the king legal aid, aren't you? Yep. We're going to offer him assistance for the upcoming rebellion. Let me give you a word of advice. Don't bother. Excuse me? King doesn't take kindly to any form of criticism. He buries his head so far in the sand that one could swear he's an ostrich. One would think that 7 assassination attempts would be enough for the man to learn he is detested. With all due respect, Prime Minister, I think the King of France is mature enough to not let his ego get in the way of senses. So one would think. 24. That's us. It was a pleasure meeting you, Monsieur. Good luck. You'll need it. 24. Calling 24. Good day, Your Majesty. Good day, messieurs. Can I help you with something? Right. Oh, rocking chair. That looks cozy. Oh, I probably should have prepared a speech beforehand. That would have been smart, huh? Just wing it. You're a burb after all. Right, let's see how to start. O great and pious ruler, honorable King Penguin King, protector of the realm, I humbly request your attention. Well, it's about time someone addressed me with respect. You have my attention. I don't know what that word means. Let's see, A great evil has besieged your kingdom. As we speak, revolting revolutionaries are plotting to remove you from power. Goodness, whatever shall I do? We are sure that such pitiful revolt will blow over in no time at all. Nonetheless, we would like to humbly offer our aid as lawyers. We may be of great use to the throne in this troublesome time. Huh. I think I understand. You do? I understand that you're a pair of con artists attempting to, screw a self-made bourgeoisie out of its hard-earned cash. You have some nerve to even imply that my people hate me. I am the Citizen King. I am beloved by all. Benevolent kings tend to experience fewer assassination attempts. What, if these two crooks thrown in jail, maybe that will teach them a thing or two about respect. Right away, Your Majesty. You can't be serious. He was serious. Uh-oh. This music again. Well, this isn't a fine mess you've got me into. There's no need for the attitude, Sparrowson. We won't be in here for long. Once we receive a court hearing, the judge will now no doubt dismiss our charges instantly. How long will it take for us to get a court hearing? Tell me that, Monsieur Smarty Pants. A week or so, I'm guessing. I can see why that might be a problem. The revolution could be in full swing by then. What to do? We could try escaping. Don't be ridiculous. Nobody has ever escaped from Kansiri before. But nobody's ever locked the genius Sparrowson and his witty, pun-loving lackey Falcon into the same jail cell before. It's an absurd suggestion. Got any better ideas? Okay, let's break out of prison. Fantastic! Select an area to examine. What's with the granulations? A ledge! Give me a leg up and I can grab on and shimmy my way over somewhere. Let's be honest, Sparrowson. Neither of us have the physical prowess to shimmy anywhere. There's a little dent here. One of us could hide. Hide? What would that accomplish? A guard would eventually come in and be like, "Where's the other prisoner?" And then we use the momentary confusion and push him over and escape. Do you really think an experienced guard would be confused by a prisoner hiding in a little hole in the wall? We can do better. Let's find a bigger hole. Look, Falcon, loose brick. We can wait for a guard to transfer us to someplace, sneak up behind him, and then we get the death sentence for murder. I think not. Let's search a little harder. We can just try the door. How many doors are in this place? There's a bit of scrap metal in this hole. I think it broke off an iron shackle. We could dig through the stone walls with this. See? It's all scratchy. That may actually work if we had a decade or two. That's a maybe on the stone digging scheme. Well, I'll keep it in mind in case the king decides to go all Count de Monte Cristo on us. Oh no, not the Crisco. I know. Oh, unless we're cooking something tasty. A fireplace in a prison cell. It's been bricked up, so escaping up the chimney isn't an option. Where this place used to be? I think that's everything. Okay, I'll fit that idea. I give up. So soon? Yes, trying to escape from a notoriously inescapable prison wasn't the smartest plan we ever devised. Also, I ran out of things to click on. Thank you all for watching. You're welcome to come see me record these episodes live at twitch.tv/SuperBunnyBun. You can also say hi on Blue Sky at SuperBunnyBun. But most importantly, I'd really appreciate it if you could like yourself, comment about how awesome you are, and subscribe to Happy Thoughts. And until next time, stay spicy and huggable. Bye!